Hey guys, so I know I wasn't going to vlog today, however, hang on, my ring finger splints have just arrived, and as you guys know, I don't want to say it's like a sponsored, but kind of like a partnership. I contacted the woman who runs the Etsy shop, and she basically was willing to offer me a discount on the splints in return for, you know, sharing it with you guys on my YouTube. And you know, I am 100% happy to do that. This is a company that I personally picked out myself. You know, I like the product, like, so please don't feel just because I got a discount that I'm gonna be saying what I'm gonna say just because, if that makes sense, because that is not the case at all. I'm just really excited to share these with you guys. I might need to get my scissors to open this though. Oh, that is aesthetically pleasing, is that not? So, little disclaimer, like I was saying, I personally contacted this lady and she agreed to give me a bit of a discount if I was willing to share it on my platform. And honestly guys, I probably would have shared it anyway, but I figured why not reach out and just ask, because you know there's no harm in asking. And she agreed because, you know, things like splints and braces are super expensive, especially when you're getting like a whole set. However, these splints were actually kind of like the cheapest I could find for what they are. Oh my god, I can't get my rings off. Like, they're super affordable, like, for what it is, compared to other places is what I mean. Like, compared to like silverringsplints.com, which is like ridiculously overpriced in my opinion. Anyway, so let's open these up. Let's see what we got. Oh wow, this is so cool. Okay, so we have thank you for your purchase. We have a little pack, so let's open this up, and it's come with 2 boxes, and it's also come with a ring sizer, which is going to be so helpful for in the future. I actually saw that she sold these in her shop, and I thought about buying this first and then like sizing up all my fingers and then like getting proper measurements, because I just used a like one of those like fabric ruler tape measures. So I'm hoping that these are all gonna fit. And just another disclaimer is, if these don't fit, it's due to my sizing and not anything the shop owner's done. This has a little card, it has Amy on it, and it says, "We hope this bling brightens your day as much as having you as our customer brightens ours." Oh, I love when you buy from Etsy shops and you get all these little like extras. I'm not really sure what these things are, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. And we've got some little baggies, little pouches, and we have another little card that says, "Amy, for your review, we don't always use a box like me." What? "Or send a ring sizer. Depends on where," it's hard to read. I'm not good at reading right. "Depends on where it's shipped to and the shipping method. We do send a storage pouch." Okay, so basically she was saying that they don't always package it like this, but for my review they have. But I feel like even so, the extra touch is so sweet that you went to this like little extraness, so thank you. And she was saying that we don't always send the ring sizes out as well, so again, thank you so much for this. However, they do send out pouches, so there's that. So thank you for that. Okay, I'm so excited. Let's open these up. How do I? Oh, it's the ribbon. I didn't realize that the ribbon was actually over the box. Ooh! How exciting! Okay, so it looks like she's labeled them. Okay, so this says it's mid. So let me try this on. Ooh, so that one fits. Oh, that feels so good. Okay, mid. Okay, I'm assuming 1 box is for the right and 1 box is for the left. Okay, so this one looks like it's for the right thumb. Okay, she's actually labeled them all, so this is amazing. Oh, she has, right. Okay, so this is my right box and this is the left box. I might actually keep them in the boxes, actually. Then I know which is right and which is left. Well, they're a lot more comfortable than my plastic ones, and I've only put 1 on, so let's go and put on the whole set. Okay, so I'm gonna rip this in half, this little tag, and it's just got R on there, and I'm just gonna stick it on the box so I know this is for the right hand. We'll come back to the left in a minute. I'm so glad that she's labeled them. That's like so nice of her. You know what I need? Do you guys seen those hands that you can get? They're like the jewelry hands. Like that. That's what this reminds me of. Okay, so this was for the mid. Was this mid? I can't remember. Guys, I cannot tell you how happy I am with my splints. Oh my gosh, they're so much more comfortable. Yeah, they kind of make a bit of a jingle noise, but it's metal against metal, like what do you expect kind of thing. This is gonna make my life so much easier. You have no idea, because I've been struggling. Well, as you guys know, I recently posted a video. Oh, by the way, update on that video. YouTube approved it. Apparently some of you guys reached out to them complaining how it was unfair that they demonetized it, blah blah blah. Anyway, they've approved it, and all of a sudden it's fine again. Like, they never had a problem with it apparently. So anyway, thank you so much for everyone that reached out and helped me get my video back, because, you know, like I said, YouTube is my job, and it makes it hard when you have a video, especially a video that gets views, and obviously all the views up until the point they monetized it again. I'm not going to make any money on those views. I'm only going to make money on the views that I get from the point they monetized it. Anyway, long story short, you guys know in that video that I suffer with daily finger dislocations, and my fingers are the joints that I dislocate most, I would say. And that's just because of how often, you know, like texting or pretty much anything that involves your hands, which is everything. And you guys know I spend a lot of time editing, so you can imagine how painful that gets, especially, you know, for hours, or you've been editing for hours. Anyway, long story short, this is gonna make my life, this is gonna change my life, because my previous finger splints were the plastic ones, and they kept breaking, or I kept losing them because they didn't fit me quite right. So then I ended up with like only like 3 or 4 splints left. So now I have a full set that are custom made. They are fit to my fingers. They fit amazingly. They are tight, but not tight enough that it's cutting off my circulation, but tight enough that they're not just gonna slip off. Like, you've got to literally like wiggle them off. Like, they're not just gonna like go oop and fall off like my other ones. So yeah, I'm so happy with them. Let me just show you them up close. I personally got mine made for, oh, if it's gonna focus, these joints here. Let me show you. These joints, like, you see how it's bending like that way? Well, I got those for that, so they're not gonna bend like that. So as you can see, if I try and bend my finger, do you see the difference between what it normally looks like? And as you can see, this will dislocate super easily just because of how much it bends backwards. Whereas these joints, they are hypermobile, but they're not as hypermobile as these bits here. So as you can see, you know, with and without. So that is without, and this is with a splint. As you can see, you just physically cannot do it. So I personally got my splints made for these joints, so they won't bend. However, some people might prefer these knuckles instead. Yes, I do get dislocations of these, but believe me, they dislocate a lot more from the tips, and they're more painful than the joint down here personally. And I even get these that dislocate as well, but I don't think you can get splints for those. Thank you so much, Rebecca. Rebecca is the lady who made my splints. Bling Splints, that's the name of the Etsy shop, and I'm gonna leave that up on the screen, and all the information, excuse me, will be in the description below. So please go check her out. She's a lovely lady. And I got the, oh, okay, hang on a minute. Okay, I'm gonna have to just get up on my phone, because originally I ordered the silver/gold plated or copper hyper splints, adjustable swan neck hypermobility ring splints for EDS, or joint hypermobility syndrome. However, we ended up changing them, so they are actually, where's my little Etsy conversation? And just, I'm not going to show you the whole conversation, but as you guys can see, we have talked a lot. And, you know, this was not a quick overnight decision. This was something that I was able to chat with the owner about, and we could go back and forth between the exact thing that I wanted. And originally, like I said, I actually ordered just the silver/gold plated rings. But later on, I actually went and changed the order to, I changed them to the 925 sterling SF splints, which means, I can't remember the exact thing, but it's basically, it's not 100% silver, but they're not gonna turn my fingers green like just, you know, silver or gold plated probably would. And, you know, they don't rust or anything like that. So that's why I upgraded mine, because originally I didn't realize the difference. and the difference wasn't even that much. I think it was $7 per ring or something like that. The difference, it wasn't much to get, you know, an upgrade to where they weren't going to turn my fingers green and they weren't going to go all like gross and chip and all that stuff. So to me, it was worth the upgrade and I was happy to pay the extra. So anyway, I'm gonna leave all of this information down in the description. Please go check her out. She's such a lovely lady and I would highly recommend these. Now, I will give a little disclaimer because I know this is not going to be for everybody. They are not sealed, these splints, if I show you what I mean by that. See what I mean? They are just kind of curved, whatever. But I mean, if that was a real issue for me, I could just, you know, get those soldered or welded or whatever, if it was really bothering me. Personally, I don't think it's gonna bother me that much. The only thing it might annoy me is if I'm doing stuff with my hair, it might get caught, but I have just run my fingers through my hair and it's not got caught or anything like that. So far, you know, I'm not gonna see that as being much of an issue, but if that's not your cup of tea, then just a little thing to say that, you know, they're not joined at the joint. You know, they can be moved if you kind of put your finger in there and jiggle it around, like you can kind of comes away, but why would you do that? So anyway, yes, so these are my splints. Please go check her out. Thank you so much, Rebecca, and yeah, I definitely think it's worth the money and I'm excited now that my fingers aren't going to dislocate as much. Yay! Thank you so much, Rebecca, and make sure you go check her out. All her links will be in the description to her shop and everything else. Please go check her out and go support her. Thank you so much, and yeah, I hope this gives you guys a bit of insight to getting some splints. If you're looking for splints yourself, trust me, go check her out. It'll be worth it. And yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you in, I'll see you when I see you. Bye guys.